Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are welcoming in the new moon of Scorpio, and today we are doing a little bit of a combination video because I had a total human moment at our last lunar eclipse that I said was in Scorpio, which it was not. It was a lunar eclipse in Taurus, and I didn't know that until after I made the video. And I'm not an astrologer. Like, I look up what each new moon and full moon is online, but I skipped that step of looking it up and just like trusted what I heard from somebody else saying that it was the Scorpio lunar eclipse, and then I didn't check my own facts and figures, and I was wrong. And I apologize from the bottom of my heart because that's kind of embarrassing and I gave you wrong information. But at the end of the day, energy doesn't lie. So I do feel that like some of the energy that we were working with was like palpable, and I feel like it was still like valid, especially like the energy that came up in the tarot readings and that kind of thing. Even the affirmations, like there was still some accuracy for sure, I believe. And especially tuning into this new moon, there is definitely, a link between the two. So what I'm doing today is I'm combining the energy from our lunar eclipse full moon in Taurus, and we're adding some of that energy into now for our new moon in Scorpio, which it is 100% a new moon in Scorpio. And I promise from now on I will always double check my facts and figures because this cannot happen again. But honestly, it takes a lot. It's a lot of work for me to put these out there, and I wasn't about to make a whole another video, so that's why I'm doing a combination, and I hope that you'll forgive me and for my incredibly wild human moment that happened last 2 weeks ago. But we're moving forward, we're forgiving and moving on towards, bright, beautiful future, right? So here we are celebrating our new moon in Scorpio, and it is going to be an intense time. You may already be feeling the effects of it, maybe through your emotions, maybe through your sensitivity. I can for sure tell you that I felt that, especially last night. So I'm like, okay, yeah, bang on. This energy is palpable for sure. And especially after like the intense energy of 2 back-to-back eclipses, this one is also going to pack a punch. Even though it's just a regular new moon, it still has a lot of loaded energy behind it. So I feel that what we're coming into with this new moon in Scorpio is like a culmination of what we've been dealing with the last month with the 2 eclipses. And then here now we are really kind of grinding down to the basics of what we need for our foundation, what we need for ourselves to grow upon, what we need for ourselves to basically like kick to the curb, and what we want to replace for our new habits. What is fulfilling for us? What are the places that we want to be going, the people that we want to be surrounded with, for us to be able to really up the ante and move forward towards our goals, our dreams, so that we can finally, begin to feel the effects of a new life, of a new beginning that we've been creating for ourselves, which has been a long time coming. So here we are, embracing the intense and magnetic and passionate and fascinating times of this Scorpio season, and really diving deep into like the mysteries within ourselves, that shadow aspect of ourself, and understanding ourselves on a deeper level so that we can move forward in a way that's like clear and concise and allows us to really move forward in a tangible, practical, kind of more logical way that's, you know, going to be stable and secure, and it's going to feel good in the way of us just moving towards our life, but not in a, like, even though Scorpio can be a little bit fantasy driven, we are wanting to take like our dreams and our aspirations, as beautiful as they are, we want to trickle that energy down so that we can anchor it in a really logical and practical way, so that it can become a part of our reality, because that's the goal. Like, we want to live a life that we feel is fulfilling and that we feel like we are living in alignment with our morals and our values. And that is so important to living an authentic life that feels good. So that's what this new moon is about: honoring yourself, your passions, and moving forward in a way that's taking these aspects of like these maybe woo-woo, like aloof dreams, and bringing that energy down so that we can integrate it and so that we can make our dreams our reality. So that's what this video is about. So we are tuning into ourselves, that flow within ourselves, the flexibility in our mind and in our body. I don't know about you, but I am feeling extra rigid and sore and not in flow, if I'm being totally honest. So here's to this practice so that we can find that flow, so we can find the fluidity within our bodies, within our minds, within our spirits, so that we can be in flow with the universe, so that we are open to receive the blessings that are coming for us, and so that we can graciously accept, you know, the blessings, and so that we can like prime our bodies, prime our minds, so that we can be in that state of receiving, that state of flow, that state of like expressing ourselves through our creativity and allowing us to like feel at home in our bodies and, you know, feel at home in that like kind of like sensual energy that's within us, that makes us feel like alive and good. So cheers to that. So let's begin. We are going to do a yin yoga session, and then we are going to move into our meditation and some affirmations. And again, I've taken some of that Taurus eclipse full moon energy, trickled it down from what should have been then, and incorporated that into our practice for this new moon in Scorpio. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you forgive me for my human moment. But let's begin. So we are going to start in a tabletop position, so you can make your way onto your hands and your knees. And you're gonna point your pointer fingers, your index fingers, straight ahead so that they're parallel with each other, and you're just gonna spread the rest of your hands out really wide. So spread out those thumbs, spread out all of the fingers, the pinkies, so that like your hand is feeling a really nice stretch. You're gonna really press into your palms, into the joints of your fingers, into that fleshy part of your thumb and your pointer finger. And once you've made contact with all of your hand, you're going to just pick up the center of your palm, and you're going to create a little bubble in that area. This is creating a hand lock with the earth, with the ground, with your mat, and it's essentially strengthening through the hands, through the forearms, and getting a really strong foundation for our tabletop position. From here, you're going to just keep that bubble in the palm, pressing into the joints and into the flesh of the fingers. And you're going to keep your knees underneath your hips, and you're going to pull your belly button towards your spine. And you're gonna pull your rib cage down so that it's cinching with your hips. So you're creating a corset through this activation of your core. And you're pressing into your palms and into your hands, you know, keeping that little bubble in the palm still, but you're pressing away from the ground and you're creating just a very subtle rounding through the upper back. And so we're rounding through the shoulder blades and spreading the shoulder blades apart, feeling a nice stretch between the spine and the shoulder blades. And you're gonna really exaggerate it by really pressing away from the ground. And your neck is just slightly tucked so that your chin is coming towards your chest. And you're pressing away from the ground. And then just begin to tuck your tailbone under. So you're pulling your tailbone so that it's aiming up towards your belly button. Pulling it as much as it can, coming in, feeling that strong core working as you engage those muscles. Continuing to draw your belly button towards your spine and cinching your lower ribs to your hips. Breathing from your belly and exhaling out to your mouth. Beautiful. From here, you're going to lift your tailbone really slowly. And then as your tailbone lifts, your belly drops. And you begin to press your chest closer towards your hands. And you look up, extending through the spine, letting your belly relax. Feeling a stretch to the front of the body. Breathing deeply and exhaling fully. And then begin to slowly round through your tailbone and slowly rounding through your back and through your head, pulling your tailbone towards your belly button and pulling your belly button towards your spine and cinching your lower ribs to your hips. Tucking your chin towards your chest and pressing your hands away from your body. Really feeling that stretch between your shoulder blades and your spine. Beautiful job. Breathing deeply. And as you exhale, begin to open up through the tailbone, lifting the tailbone, dropping the belly, lifting the head. Beautiful job. Feeling strong and powerful through the hands. Breathing deeply. And as you exhale, begin to round through the tailbone, rounding through the back, rounding through the head, pulling your tailbone up towards your belly button, pulling your belly button towards your spine, and cinching your lower ribs to your hips, tucking the chin towards your chest, and pressing your hands into the ground to stretch between the shoulder blades, breathing deeply, and exhaling fully. Beautiful job. Then neutralize through the spine. And then you're just going to move with the breath. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, extending. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Inhale, extending through the spine. And exhale, rounding through the spine, activating the core, stretching through the shoulder blades, tucking the chin. Beautiful job. Inhale, looking up, extending through the spine. And exhale, rounding through the spine. Moving with the breath. Great job. And then begin to tuck the toes under. And then you're going to lift up the knees. And then you're going to walk the hands up in front of you. And press your hips back towards your feet. And then you're going to extend through the knees. And you're just going to bend one knee and straighten one knee. And then you're going to move to the other side. Bending the opposite knee, straightening the opposite. Moving with your breath. You're pointing your elbows down towards the ground. Pressing your chest down towards the ground. Straightening one knee, bending the other. And then doing the reverse. Noticing how it feels as you pedal out through the feet. Breathing deeply and exhaling fully. And then extending through both knees, feeling a stretch through the calves, through the thighs, through the hips, keeping the knees pointing down towards the ground, extending your chest down towards the mat, keeping your head in alignment with your spine, breathing deeply and exhaling fully. Beautiful job, feeling strong and powerful in this posture. As we stretch through the back and through the legs, through the feet. Feeling strong and powerful through the palms, through the arms and the shoulders. Noticing how your body moves as you breathe. Feeling your belly rise, your chest rise. Your belly fall and your chest fall. Beautiful job. Then lift up through the feet, coming onto the toes, rounding forward into a plank position. And then slowly lowering your body down towards your mat. Bringing your hands to either side of your ribs and looking up towards the sky. Keeping your glutes relaxed and pressing gently into the tops of the feet as you lift up through the shoulders, through the chest and through the head. Keeping your elbows close by your side. Breathing deeply and exhaling fully. Keeping your legs and glutes relaxed, but gently pressing into the tops of the feet. Lifting up through the shoulders, through the chest, through the neck and the head. Inhaling deeply from your belly. And exhaling fully out your mouth. Beautiful. Then slowly lower back down towards the ground. And inhale, lifting up, looking up. And exhale, rolling back down. Inhaling, looking up, keeping the legs relaxed. Feeling strong and powerful through the upper body. And exhale, lower back down. And inhale, lifting up, looking up. And exhale, releasing back down. Beautiful job. One more time, inhaling, looking up, lifting up. And exhale, lowering back down. And then lifting up with your hips, pressing back towards your feet, coming into a child's pose, lifting your hands up towards the sky and resting your forehead on the mat. Just gently rocking your head side to side, breathing deeply. And exhaling fully. Beautiful job. Then begin to lift up through the hips and walk your forearms away from your knees, keeping your hips lifted up towards the sky. And then you're just going to walk your hands out, extending them in front of you. And then you're just going to sink your chest down towards the mat. And if you can, lifting your palms up into the sky, resting your forehead onto the mat. Breathing deeply. And exhaling fully. Allowing your chest to sink down towards the ground. Opening up more and more as you breathe. Bring your awareness to the space of your root chakra, to your tailbone, and imagine a vibrant red energy spiraling in a clockwise direction. This vibrant red energy grows bigger and brighter. Allowing you to feel safe and secure, allowing you to be provided for unconditionally so that you have all of your needs met, allowing you to feel stable and grounded, allowing you to feel nourished and nurtured. Then bring your awareness up to your sacrum, the space between your tailbone and your belly button. And imagine a vibrant orange energy spiraling
in a clockwise direction, growing faster and faster, brighter and brighter, glowing vibrant orange. This energy allows you to be flexible in your mind and in your body. It allows you to be in flow with the universe. Connects you to your sensuality and your sexuality. And it allows you to express yourself through your creativity. Breathe deeply and exhale fully. Feeling empowered by your lower chakra energy centers. Breathing deeply and exhaling fully. And slowly lift up through your hips and gently lift up through your head, coming forward with your chest so that you begin to move towards your forearms, keeping on your forearms and lowering your hips down towards the ground. Breathing deeply and exhaling fully, pressing your body away from the mat, pressing into the floor with the forearms and in the palms, feeling strong through the chest and through the shoulders, looking up towards the sky, feeling a stretch through the throat. Opening up through this beautiful line of energy so that you can express yourself fully, authentically, and genuinely. Allowing you to express yourself through your creativity and through your body. Breathe deeply and exhale fully. You can imagine breathing in beautiful orange light. This orange light begins to move the energy within your body so that it moves effortlessly and fluently within you. This orange energy burning away anything that isn't light and transmuting that energy into unconditional love and light. Breathing deeply and exhaling fully. And noticing where you feel tension within your body. Just breathe into that area. moving the energy with your breath and with your intention. Slowly tilt your ear towards your left shoulder. And slowly tilt your head towards your right shoulder. Slowly moving from side to side. Moving with your breath. Noticing how you feel from one side to the other. And then neutralizing through the head, rounding through the neck. And on your next inhale, looking up towards the sky. Beautiful job. Then slowly lower back down. And then bringing your hands on either side of your shoulders. And then dip your left shoulder towards the ground and look over your right shoulder. And then move the opposite direction, dipping the right shoulder, looking over the left shoulder. Then changing sides. Breathing deeply. And exhaling fully. And doing one more on each side here. Beautiful job. And bringing the hands to your lower ribs and press your body up. Tucking the toes under, lifting up your knees, walking your hands slightly in front of you, pressing down into the joints of the fingers, and just walking out your downward dog. Bending one knee, straightening the other, and then reversing that. Sending your elbows down towards the ground and sending your chest down towards the ground, keeping your head in alignment with your spine. Breathing deeply and exhaling fully. Beautiful job. Then extending both knees, feet hip width apart, and then take your right hand towards your left calf and just look under your left arm. Take a deep breath in and exhale, release that arm back down. Deep breath in And exhale, releasing into your downward dog. And then taking your left hand, bringing it towards your right calf and looking under your right arm. Breathing deeply and exhaling fully. And then returning that left hand back to the start and coming back into your downward dog. Sinking your chest down towards your mat, elbows pointing down towards the ground, pressing your heels into the mat and pressing your hips back towards your feet, breathing deeply. And exhaling fully. Beautiful job. Then roll up, coming into plank position. Take your right knee in between your hands and then just lower your hips down towards the ground. That back leg coming in the middle of your body and just sinking down into that stretch. Lifting up through the upper body, feeling that extension through the spine. Breathing deeply and exhaling fully. Beautiful job. And if you feel up to it, bending through that left knee and then taking your left foot with your right hand to get a deeper stretch through the front of that left leg. So feeling a deep stretch through the glutes on that right side. And a nice stretch through the quads and your IT bands and your hip flexors on that left side. Breathing deeply and exhaling fully. Noticing where you feel the most tension and just breathing into that space. Being patient with your body. And just allowing your body to slowly release into the stretch. Imagine breathing in that beautiful orange light and orange energy flowing effortlessly through the body. That orange energy removing any stagnant or negative energy within the body. Releasing it and transmuting it. Allowing universal life force energy to move effortlessly through you. Beautiful job. Take 3 more long, deep breaths here. And then slowly release through that left coming down onto your forearms, stacking your hands on top of each other if that feels good, and resting your forehead onto your hands. Take 3 deep breaths. Beautiful job. And slowly come back to your forearms and then come back up onto your hands. Lift up through your hips and remove that foot. Coming back into tabletop position. Extending through the spine. Inhaling and rounding through the spine. Exhaling. Beautiful job. Inhale to look up and exhale to round down. Beautiful. And then tucking the toes under and walking the hands up just slightly, lifting up through your hips, coming back into your downward dog, sinking your chest down towards the ground, pressing your heels down towards your mat. And then lift up through the toes, coming into a plank position. And then lift your left leg between your hands, your left knee. And then walk that right foot in the middle of your body, extending it long behind you. And keeping yourself lifted up in this position. Noticing how you feel on this side compared to the other. Feeling a deep stretch through the left glutes and through the right hip flexor. Breathing deeply and exhaling fully. Beautiful job. And then slowly lifting up through that right leg, bending through that right knee. And if you feel up to it, taking hold of the right foot with the left hand. To feel a deep stretch through that right hip flexor, through that interior leg on the right side, through the quads, through the IT band. And noticing how you feel here compared to that other side. And just breathing into that tension you feel. And letting it all go out the mouth as smoke. Imagine breathing in a vibrant orange energy. This energy flows into every crevice of your body, moving the energy within you, allowing universal life force energy to move freely, fluently, and effortlessly through you. Breathing deeply and exhaling fully. Opening more and more with every breath. Beautiful job. Allowing your breath to open up more and more, moving the energy within you with every breath. Where the energy goes, the blood flows. Take 3 more long, deep breaths here. Slowly release through that right leg and slowly come down onto your forearms, and then stacking your hands on top of each other and resting your forehead down onto your hands, keeping that right leg in the middle of your body. Breathing deeply and exhaling fully. Letting your body relax more and more with every breath. Take 3 more long, deep breaths here. Beautiful job. And then slowly come up to your forearms and then up onto your hands and slowly lift up through your hips, removing that left leg and bringing it back to meet the other, coming into tabletop position, inhaling, looking up, extending the spine, and exhale, rounding the spine. Beautiful job. Neutralizing through your body, opening the knees wide, feet together. Send your hips towards your feet. Sink your chest down into the ground and stack. And stack your hands on top of each other, resting your cheek on your hand. And just breathe. Noticing how your body feels. Noticing where you can invite more energy within your body. Then turning your cheek to the other side. Observing how you feel on this side compared to the other. And then slowly neutralize through the head. Walk your hands out and then bring your hands towards the right side. Lower your head towards the ground. Take 3 long deep breaths here. And then slowly walking your hands towards the other side. Taking 3 long deep breaths here. Beautiful job. And slowly returning your hands back to the center. Lifting up through your hips and dropping your hips down towards the ground. And coming either stacking your hands on top of each other, resting your forehead onto your hands, coming into crocodile, or you can lie on your side, or if you're more comfortable, you can lie on your back, sprawled out into Shavasana. Do whatever feels best for you and your body. Breathing deeply and exhaling fully. Bring awareness to your breath and notice how your breath feels in your body. Notice how your body moves as you breathe. Notice how it moves like a wave. Your belly rises, your chest rises, your belly falls and your chest falls. Breathing deeply and exhaling fully. Allowing your body to relax more and more with each and every breath. Letting go more and more. Feeling your body sinking into the surface beneath you. Begin to see and envision a big open field. Notice what the air smells like. Noticing the scents the winds blow. Notice what the field looks like. Notice how the earth feels below your feet. Notice if you are standing on mud or grass. Noticing how the earth feels as you step. Observing this blank canvas. Notice how you feel looking at the field before you. Notice how your mind perceives it. Are you eager to fill the field, or are you content with letting it be? This field is yours to do as you wish with. It can be anything you want it to be. Breathe deeply. And as you exhale, extend your energy down to the earth and down into the soil of the field, all the way down to the earth's core. As you plant and root your energy down with gratitude and love, release any energy no longer serving you. As you let go, begin to notice the sky gets a little bit clearer and the sun begins to shine more brightly. Noticing if you feel lighter or more relaxed. As you look around the field, notice if anything else has changed. Notice if you gain further insight as to what you would like to create for yourself with this field. Continue to breathe deeply and exhale fully. Tune into your heart center by focusing your awareness to your heart space. Allow yourself a chance to just be in this period of creation and just notice what arises for you. With divinely guided insight, you are gifted with a special seed. This seed contains the blueprint of your achievements and the fruits of your labor. You open your hand and notice this golden seed that was gifted to you by the universe. Plant your seed where you wish within your field. You become overwhelmed with a sense of love and gratitude as you plant this seed, and your eyes well up. Your tears of gratitude pour down into the soil, watering your golden seed. The sun beams beautifully down on you in your field, and you feel blessed knowing your dreams and goals have been planted, watered, and sunned. You feel a divine presence flow down from the skies and up from the earth. You know you are in a stream of energy that is empowered by love and light. This energy flows effortlessly through you and your field. Your harvest is now ready from your beautiful field, from the seed that you've planted. Notice what has bloomed before you. Bask in its presence. Noticing what you need to notice while basking in the divine energy of the universal blessings provided for you. You understand that this is the beginning for you in your field of dreams. You feel empowered by your connection to the divine and the knowing that the best is yet to come. Begin to bring awareness back to your body. Bringing with it the universal energy that flows within you, bringing it back into your awareness, back into the movement of your body. Feeling that energy flow within you as you breathe. Notice your body moving and rolling like a wave with each breath. Allow my words to speak for you, or repeat these words after me. I am highly intuitive and I trust myself completely. I am safe, secure, and always divinely protected. I am at peace within myself, in my mind, body, and spirit. I am filled with joy as I stay true to myself. I celebrate all of who I am as I release and let go of what doesn't serve me. I am in tune with my emotions. I express myself creatively. I gain perspective from as many viewpoints as possible to gain a higher understanding of what is taking place. I call in what is meant for me by honoring my morals and values. I am achieving my goals through discipline and consistency. I feel blessed to be on this journey of spiritual growth. I feel passionate about integrating and embodying the energy of my higher self. I am fascinated by the universe and the light beings that guide me. I feel a deep appreciation for the mysteries to be unveiled surrounding my path and my purpose. I feel I have set a strong, stable foundation to build my life upon. I feel the excitement of the opportunities that are flowing towards me. I feel my sensitivity assists me in tuning into the energy and opportunities being presented to me. I feel relaxed as I make peace with myself and others through unconditional love and forgiveness. I am cleansed and renewed. I feel whole when I live from a space of flow and acceptance. I feel flexible in my mind and in my body. I feel in flow with the universe. I do my best to stay in flow with the universe. I love being in flow with the universe. I speak fluently and fluidly with the universe. I see myself in effortless flow with the universe. I understand that I live in the universe and the universe lives within me. Namaste.
So if you chose group 1, this is your reading. So we have healing the divine masculine. The divine masculine within provides protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding, even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life. Your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing stronger in ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. Beautiful. So as you balance that inner masculine energy, you are giving yourself like that sense of protection so that when your feminine begins to like rest and replenish and get those creative juices flowing, like through that sense of like feeling courage and boldness and safety and protection, knowing what is for you and what is not for you, you are able to then take these bold, courageous action steps, inspired action based on that feminine energy, based on that creative energy. So that is so beautiful that your inner masculine is healing and giving you that sense of safety and just knowing what is for you and what isn't, so that it gets rid of the confusion before because of that uncertainty, because you didn't know which way to go. But now your intuition is picking up speed and you now are understanding the feeling within your body to know when something is uneasy within you that's not meant for you. And then when it's feeling good, when it's feeling in flow, yes, that is meant for you. So that is so beautiful. Your inner masculine is healing, and so that your beautiful inner feminine energy, that feminine, that inner feminine within you can blossom, can bloom. That's so gorgeous. Use your imagination and you'll see the answer. Dear God, thank you for granting me the wisdom and creativity to see your miracles in new and unexpected ways. I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help and describe your situation. Beautiful. So asking Archangel Michael to come in and God, because we're in a planet of free will, so you need to ask first. So asking
them to grant you wisdom and creativity to see miracles coming in new and unexpected ways, to help this situation be resolved. So I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help and describe that situation that you're needing help with. And then we have a sense of humor. Thank you for helping me see the humor in this situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I am willing to view my experience in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. Beautiful. So maybe there's a different perspective that you can view your situation from that allows you to see the light in it, that allows you to see the humor in it, that allows you to heal from it because of a new way of looking at it. So that's really beautiful. And then we have the Hierophant that came up in reverse. So I'm seeing from this card that there might have been a little bit more of egoic energy that you've had in the past that you've laid to rest. And this was kind of preventing you from moving on into experiencing the new beginning. Even though you had experiences and you were on the other side of it, gained all this wisdom, gained all this knowledge, that ego was like blocking you from the path that like was actually truly meant for you. And now that you're becoming more humble and more in tune with that like higher aspect of you, you're now going after that last missing puzzle piece that you need in order for you to experience that new beginning to the fullest extent. And in the past, like you've really like paid attention a lot to like your losses and what wasn't working out and what wasn't going well. And now you're experiencing like, no, I actually need to focus on what is going right for me, what is going well, what is fueling my soul, and knowing that quality over quantity as you pay attention to what is working, it makes more things fall into place. It begins working more for you in your favor. And that is really beautiful. You're able to like, still use that wisdom and knowledge, but without using that ego that had you perhaps in the past feeling like, oh, I'm like one up from this person because I've experienced this and I'm on the other side, or I'm up a notch or up a level or whatever, however you want to put it. But now you're actually using your experiences and your wisdom to help others where you were. And now they don't have to go through what you went through because they have that knowledge and wisdom from you, so they can be catapulted along their journey and not have to go through such hard times because of you, because of your sharing of knowledge and wisdom. And that is really beautiful. And the more you share your story, you share your light and your experiences, the closer you get to bringing home that missing piece of that puzzle, the more closer you get to that new beautiful beginning that is just like waiting for you, that is bringing you so much happiness, so much joy, so much abundance, so much peace. Like you're going to be honoring your inner child more and paying attention to what that innocent version of you needed and wanted to experience. And you're taking that to heart now, and you're allowing yourself to feel more grounded and more stable in who you are and live your authentic truth and like begin anew from that space. And when you move from that space, you are being rewarded, and you are going to be like so happy and so full of joy, so full of peace. And that is just so beautiful. Like you are on that hunt for your last missing piece of your puzzle, and it's all falling into place. Coming from that humble energy, you're moving into that beautiful, bright future, paying attention to all the things that are going well. And now you're able to see the light that used to be such a heavy situation for you. You can see the humor in it from asking Archangel Michael to come in, and you're able to heal from it because you're able to see and laugh at human nature, as this card says. And then use your imagination and you'll see the answer. So asking God and angels to come in and to grant you the wisdom and creativity to see the miracles that are happening for you, and appreciating this and accepting the help from the angels to help move the situation, heal the situation, see the light in it, gain that sense of humor from it, add to that
energy of like gaining experience, but staying humble and sharing your knowledge and like just honoring all of the things that are working out for you. And even through this situation that like wasn't optimal, by seeing the light in it, you're actually seeing, you know, the benefit of the loss instead of just focusing on the loss. So you are like really catapulting yourself forward through this energy and like up leveling, and you are going to begin your new journey, your new beginning, and it's going to be so beautiful because you're coming from this space of like love, of authenticity, of being genuine, of being your true self and allowing your true colors to shine while staying humble all the way. So that is gorgeous. So I hope that you heard what you needed to hear, Group 1. I'm wishing you a beautiful new moon in Scorpio, and I'm sending you all love. Bye. If you chose Group 2, this is your reading. So we have God is in charge. Dear God, please help me let go of the situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. Beautiful. So asking God and the angels for their help in letting go of the situation in order to resolve it and to heal from it, and allowing everyone involved and everything involved to benefit from it. So giving it in faith and trust and knowing that it is so. God is in charge, it says. And then keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action towards realizing my dreams. Beautiful. So as you ask for God and angels to help you, you are focusing on your inner vision and intention. So what is it in this lifetime that you want to see yourself achieve? What is that ultimate vision of like your purpose, of like your mission here on earth? And asking for help to release any fears or doubts, and so that you can have the confidence and courage to take that inspired action towards going after your dreams. So that is beautiful. And we have Spirit of Isis. Beloved initiate, there are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has a spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems. Let her inspire you, believe. Beautiful. So this is pointing again, keep your eye on the prize, keep on keeping on, knowing that you have the angels there to back you up. You have God on your side, and you just need to keep your eye on the prize, focus on that inner vision and that intention, releasing the fears and allowing you to move from a space of confidence and courage, asking again the angels to help you with that, so that you can take that inspired action towards going after your dreams. And this is saying, do not give up. Just keep on keeping on and be persistent, have faith, take that inspired action, because your dreams are within reach. And we had like the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands come up in reverse. And these cards are really about like holding on to your inspirations and your passions. So this makes me think that somebody in your life was kind of like being like demeaning towards you about like what your passions and what your inspirations are, and making you feel guilty or like bad about, that you enjoy them and that something that you love. And for someone to try to take these passions and these inspirations away from you by making you feel bad about them is not okay. And this is your life, this is your path, and you have to just do what makes you feel good, no matter what anyone else has to say about it. And if doing whatever it is lights you up, brings you joy, breathes life into you, then do that. Go after that, because you will be rewarded for doing that.
And actually, when you're not, using your energy towards these things that make you feel confident, that make you feel courageous, that make you feel inspired and motivated, it's actually draining your energy. So it's actually more beneficial for you to let go of those people that were, trying to trying to deceive you in saying that these things aren't what aren't making you feel good, that don't what am I trying to say? Basically, if you have things that bring you passion, that make you feel good, that make you feel joy, that make you feel inspired, keep doing it, because people can either be jealous of the things that you're doing because they want to be doing it and they don't know how or whatnot, or they want your energy, and by you focusing on what brings you joy, what makes you happy, that pulls the energy away from them because you're not focusing your energy on them anymore. So be aware of that. Continue to just focus on what brings you happiness, what makes you feel good, what inspires you, and you will move forward, and you will be rewarded for, holding on to those inspirations, for, continuing to go after your dreams and what inspires you and what makes you feel passion from within. And you are going to be so prosperous from staying on this path and for doing what's meant for you, and not allowing anyone else to make you feel bad about what it is that brings you joy. No, you are going to be so blessed and so amazed when you just start living from a space of authenticity and doing what's right for you. You will be rewarded so quickly, so promptly, because this is what's meant for you. This is your path. And it's time for you to live your life for you and not for anyone else. So I hope you heard what you needed to hear. Have a beautiful new moon in Scorpio, and I'll see you again in the next reading. So if you chose group 3, this is your reading. We have Serpent of Fire. Do not assess your current ability based on past standards, as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have ever been before. You need to learn afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. Beautiful. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have ever been before. Beautiful. So sometimes, you could have said I've tried it before, it's not really for me. You could be a whole new 2.0 version of you. So something that you tried in the past that didn't really fly, if you try it again, you could be really good at it, or it could make you ignite something within you that allows you to spark something else, or a new energy, or something that you want to try. All of a sudden you're just really good at it, and it's a past life skill thing that you've thought that you couldn't do before, but now all of a sudden you can just do it. So it's you need to learn based on who you are now. You need to learn what you're capable of now, and not even compare it to what you were before, because you're a different version of you now, and you have more skills and abilities than you've ever had before. And because you've been tapping into more of your higher power energy, that is allowing you to move differently and allowing new energy to come through you. So you are going to be able to do things that you haven't been able to do in the past. So don't cut something out just because you've maybe tried it in the past and you say oh, it's not for me. Just brush that part under the rug, try it again, and see how it feels for you in your body. Do you enjoy it? Is this something that feels good for you? And just move from that space, always coming at things with fresh eyes and without any judgments. And then we have a favorable outcome. Thank you
for the beautiful outcome of the situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. Beautiful. So the scales are balancing. There is a perfect and fair solution for everyone and everything involved. And just asking Archangel Michael to help you with this favorable outcome, knowing that there is a way for it to be settled and for justice to be served in like a perfect and fair way. And you and your loved ones are safe. Dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. Name specific individuals. Please help me feel secure and at peace, and fill me with faith so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthy, happy life. Beautiful. So thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. Name those individuals. Please help me feel secure and at peace. Fill me with faith so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthful, happy life. Beautiful. So this kind of just taking the pressure off of just like that worry. Like, is my family okay? Like, just like these kind of like low vibe, just like worrywart mentality, like just handing that over to Archangel Michael and the angels, and just allowing, you to have faith and trust, like, oh, my family is safe, my home is safe and protected, and now I can just focus on like being that healthiest, happiest version of me so that I can impact everyone else in my life on that level as well. So that is really beautiful. And when you have a happier, healthier life, so do other people, because that trickles out into everyone and everything around you. So that's gorgeous. And then we have, so we have the wheel in reverse. So there could be something like a habit or of some sort that's kind of like pulling your energy away. And so you want to make sure that you don't let, like, let's say it's a situation that's really bogging you down and it keeps draining your mental energy because you keep thinking about this thing and like worrying about it and like how it's going to be resolved, and like this wasn't resolved in the best way, and it's not fair that this happened. This is actually really draining your energy, and it's like keeping you stuck and preventing you from moving into a new cycle, which this new cycle is really beautiful and really good. But because this situation is draining your energy and pulling your focus away from this beautiful new beginning that is like literally right there, it's preventing you from moving forward. So you have to have faith and trust that justice will be served, even if you don't think it is right now. Like at this space and time, and just see it as though it's been resolved, knowing that Archangel Michael, God, universe is going to look after it. Justice will be served. So just know it is so, even if right at this time and place it hasn't been, knowing that time isn't linear and that all time is happening right now. So it has been resolved. It is resolved right now. So just knowing that, handing that situation to the angels so that you can take your energy back, so you can take back that sovereign power, so that you can focus it back within yourself and on the things that really do matter in your life. And then when you do this, when you let go of that situation and focus on you, focus on your family, what inspires you, what makes you feel good, taking inspired action towards your goals and your dreams, you are going to like just bring it home. You are basically, gaining all this wisdom, all this knowledge you've gained, you're taking it all home, and you are like ready, set, go towards your new life, your new destiny. And you have everything that you need. And there is total happiness, total bliss, total fulfillment from this. You and your loved ones are safe. You can bring that power, that energy back within yourself to focus on your goals, focus on your dreams, let go of anything that's been pulling your energy away, and really just focus on like just piecing everything together so that you can begin this new chapter that is so fulfilling, that is so joyful, that is so peaceful, that is so much like just happiness and so much to offer you, so many opportunities. And this is all coming from you just gathering wisdom, gathering knowledge, gathering your resources, and now you're ready to take it home to like build something so beautiful with what you've gained. And it is going to be like such a wonderful time in your life, just filled with the most magical moments and the most magical people and places and situations, that is just like blessed by the universe, like so amazing. And all it takes is you just pulling your energy back, knowing justice will be served. It is served already. Pulling your energy back towards you, focusing on what's important, your family, your loved ones, knowing that they're safe, and like you are just going to like take that energy and redirect it, focusing it on your goals, what inspired you, that inspired action, and you are just building something so beautiful for yourself, for your family, for your community, and it's going to bring so much happiness, joy, fulfillment, prosperity, abundance, all the things. So gorgeous. So I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Scorpio. By the look of it, I think you will. And I will see you again in the next reading. Take great care, and I will see you then.